guys. Today's Sunday, April the 28th, and I just want to wish everyone a very good Sabbath day, and I hope that you are resting and enjoying your Sunday with your loved ones. And thank you so much for joining me here at Glenda Sully's YouTube channel. And we're going to walk down to Sunset Lake this morning, but first I want to take care of some business. And I want to say thank you to Christy. She is my YouTube subscriber who knitted, I don't know if it's knitted or crocheted, sweetie. You'll have to let me know, but it's gorgeous. And I just love the ombre, the colors, and I love this purple. It is one of my favorite colors. And then she made the hat for me, and it's so comfortable. It has a little pom-pom on it. Thank you so much, Christy. I know it took a lot of time and effort, and thank you so much for making it for me and for mailing it to me. I do appreciate it. And also, I want to give a couple of shout-outs today. The first one is to Lettie's Life, and that's Letties, Life, Life. And y'all, she is so much fun to watch. She has a little cabin in the woods, and she does a lot of gardening, and she does daily vlogs. So y'all please go over and subscribe to her channel and give her some support. She's just an awesome woman. She's quirky, and she's a lot of fun to spend some time with. So I hope that y'all will go over and support her channel. Also, another very good subscriber of mine, they are from Ireland. And the name of their channel is ASMR Soothing Sounds. And y'all know, if you've been watching YouTube long enough, that it took me a while to figure it out, but ASMR stands for, I had to write it down, I can't remember, Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And actually, it's a soothing sensation, and you know, as you listen to these different sensations, you get this tingling that starts at your scalp and goes down your spine. It's very relaxing. So I would appreciate it if y'all would go over and watch my Irish friends. They do an amazing job with these sensory videos. And that's ASMR Soothing Sounds. And I want to thank them for these beautiful gifts that they sent to me from Ireland. This spoon, isn't this adorable? And it says, a little Irish luck. Wherever you go, whatever you do, may the luck of the Irish be there with you. Thank you. I'm not Irish, but my children are. I was married to John L. O'Sullivan. They did take the O off of it whenever the family came by boat from Ireland into Ellis Island. They dropped the O off of Sullivan. So my children are Irish. And they also sent me this beautiful tea towel with an Irish blessing poem on it. And I love these knots on here. It's so beautiful. So thank you for your generosity and for sharing a little bit of your Irish heritage with me. I appreciate it. And another one of my very favorite channels is Real Police Talk. And this man's name is John, and he is a real policeman. And boy, does he have some stories. He's been in the police force for, I think, over 30 years. And he's also a Marine, so he just has thousands and thousands of stories. And y'all, the funniest one I think he has ever told is the one that he just posted last week, and it's about a fellow police officer who bought a goat as a pet. Well, this goat turned out to be satanic. So you got to go over to Real Police Talk and check out John's videos. He is so funny, and he's not too bad to look at either. So we're going to go down to Sunset Lake, and I'll see if we can find Snowflake this morning. And y'all just come with me, okay? Sunset Lake. Now, I had several of y'all tell me that these are called cherry blossom trees, also known as, in Japanese, as sakura. So thank you for that information. I appreciate it. They are gorgeous. I see the seagulls, and I see Snowflake. Y'all, she's way over there on the other side, and I'm sorry, but that would just be too much walking for me to walk around the lake and get up close to her. But let me see if I can magnify it so you can see her. See her over there underneath that cherry blossom tree? I still don't see her mate. I'm hoping her mate will show up because y'all have told me that that egrets mate for life. Hey, Snowflake. So it is raining today, but I have on my hat. Thank you, Christy, again. And I got my umbrella. But I did want to come down to Sunset Lake. And unfortunately, the bench that I usually sit on is way over there. Here's one here I guess I could sit on and talk to y'all. Although it's going to be wet. But let's go over there and do that. Now, this weekend, it started Friday night, the Asbury Park Music and Jazz Festival. And I don't know how many years they've had it here, but it's always been free. You know, you would just go down to the boardwalk and listen to local bands, you know, play jazz. But now you have to buy a ticket, so I went online to check the price of the tickets. They're $600. Can you believe it? But that's to the, you know, the 3-day weekend event. But when I moved to Asbury Park 6.5 years ago, you know, it was really more or less a ghetto area. You know, everybody had moved out into the suburbs, and everything was just run down and dilapidated. I mean, the Paramount Theater, you know, from what I can remember, it wasn't even usable back then. It was just so run down. But now that this Ice Star development company has come in here and renovated and redeveloped the boardwalk, then they're charging these outrageous prices for everything. And y'all know when I moved here 6 years ago that you know, I had left my windows open, even though my apartment is several feet off the ground, and this guy climbed through my bathroom window and tried to burglarize me, and he had burglarized for the past 2 weeks over a dozen apartments and homes, and I'm the one that caught him. So I pride myself in being the burglar catcher. But it is real cloudy, rainy, and overcast today, but I'm hoping by tomorrow that the sun will come out and it will make me feel better and everybody else feel better. But anyway, I wanted to tell y'all that now that this area has been developed, the city charges for parking. So my side of the street, the parking is free. But and then I also have the driveway. But there are 8 apartments in the house where I live. So the driveway is first come, first serve. Oops, my umbrella's blowing away. And I can't always get my car in the driveway. And there are actually times when I come home, if I come home late from Jill's, I cannot park. I mean, I literally cannot park. You know, in the summer, there are tourists here, and there is that Asbury Hotel across the street from me, and people will come and, you know, book a night or 2 there, and then they park on my side of the street. So on the other side of the street is, it's permit parking only. So they were charging $100 for a permit for the season or for the year. So, of course, you know, the last couple of years when they started the permit parking, I didn't have $100. It wasn't until I made a YouTube paycheck that I had the $100. So last week I took my $100 in and I went into the police station to buy my parking ticket. And I had gotten a letter from John stating that there is a driveway, but it's, for 8 apartments and it's first come, first serve. So I go in there with my $100 thinking I'm going to get my parking sticker, and they tell me, well, the rules have changed. It's all done virtual. Well, what are you talking about? Virtual what? Well, you have to go on the computer, and you have to have all of these documents. I have to have 2 proofs of residency. So that would be like a utility bill and then my lease. And then I have to have the car registration, my driver's license. And because the car is not in my name, it's in Jill's name. Jill bought that car from me, and the insurance is in her name. I have to have some type of declaration, she said, from the insurance company, stating that I'm a driver. Well, y'all, I got so mad at that girl, I wanted to wring her neck. So I started yelling at her right there in the police station. I said, you're telling me it's taken me 2 years to save up $100 to buy this parking sticker, and now I can't get it? And she said, oh, don't raise your voice at me. Oh, she was a young little girl, very disrespectful to an older lady. Even though she wasn't a police officer, she was a clerk, but I was so mad at her. So now I have to go back and take this declaration from the insurance company, a more recent letter from John, my lease, all this crap, and then they tell me it's not even a sure thing that I will get the parking permit. But I have to at least try to get it because I have to be able to park my car. Anyway, I do have a little story to tell y'all. And when Jason was a young boy, I guess he was about 4 or 5, we were sitting on the sofa in the living room there in Covington watching TV, and I farted. And he looked at me with his big wide eyes. He said, Mom, I didn't know girls farted. Oh, so I was just wondering if any of you guys out there, when you were little, if you found out that girls actually do fart. But I hope you enjoyed my little story today, and I just appreciate y'all being here and watching my videos, and just give me a thumbs up, share, and y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.